All right, so here's the scoop. Mel Gibson's gearing up for the resurrection of the Christ, but it's with a whole new cast and shot in Rome. No more of Jim
Right.
Caviezel or Monica Bellucci reprising their iconic roles.
Wow, so they're completely switching things up? It sounds like a radical departure from the original.
Absolutely, yeah. The new project is like a second coming, but without the original faces. Not even Jim Caviezel as Jesus or Bellucci as Mary Magdalene.
That's pretty interesting. So is the change purely casting related, or is there more to it?
Well, it seems they've been reworking the project for a couple of months in pre-production, mainly because they needed to adapt for extensive digital effects and to handle scheduling issues with the actors. It's not just a casting decision, but an overhaul of the production process.
I guess it might also tie into the whole controversies Gibson's had since the first film. His past scandals really shook things up in Hollywood, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Gibson's had all those controversies. Issues with a DUI, some problematic remarks, which really pushed mainstream studios away. It forced him to work more independently, I guess.
Yep. So, despite all that, he's back with another Christ project. Do we know when the shooting is slated to begin, or the planned release?
The film will start shooting in Rome, and it's set for a 2027 release. And get this, it's planned as two
Really?
separate parts.
2 parts, huh? That sounds like a very ambitious move for such heavy subject matter.
Yeah, it is a bold way to tackle the story. And remember, the original Passion of the Christ pulled in like $610 million worldwide on a $30 million budget. That kind of success might be, a big reason they're trying something fresh here.
I get that. But don't you think it's risky not having the familiar faces? I mean, people really connected with Caviezel's portrayal of Jesus.
I hear you, and it is a pretty big gamble. But hey, the switch-up might actually be a creative win. Addressing modern digital effects and rescheduling conflicts might push the narrative in new directions.
That's a fair point. It might give the historical epic a fresh lens with today's tech and cinematic approaches.
Precisely. Plus, Gibson's aiming for a major comeback. You remember how he got an Oscar nod for Hacksaw Ridge back in 2016? It puts him in the running for another critical accolade.
Sure. That could mean his return might even reestablish him in Hollywood to some extent.
Exactly. It's a sort of resurrection both thematically and professionally. The production in Rome is a, strategic nod to authenticity and grandeur.
It really does seem like a monumental project, but I'm still curious. Would this new angle resonate as much as the original did with its groundbreaking approach?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? There's definitely risk. But if they nail the balance between innovative digital storytelling and the deep historical narrative, it could just redefine epic cinema in this genre.
I'm excited to see how it unfolds. This mix of controversy, reinvention, and, bold ambition.